Manager finally learns to listen. It's been a few years, so the details may be off, but this is a story I heard from the best boss I ever had. I worked for a guy, Frank, who built and adjusted cubicles, among other things, for a manufacturing company. He was a contractor, but he'd worked with them for about 40 years, so he knew the company better than many of the employees. He told me a story of a big-headed manager who got put in charge of sales. This guy decided he wanted to be able to step out of his office and see all his people working, whether it was a power trip or he honestly thought it would help. I don't know. Frank told him it wasn't a good idea, but he insisted. So Frank goes through the entire floor and shortens all the cubicles to waist height. He actually had to cut the frames down since they didn't have enough of the right size. This only lasted a week or two before the manager realized his mistake. Something about removing the sound barriers between people who spent a good portion of their day on the phone had a negative effect on productivity and morale. Crazy, right? The manager comes back to Frank and asks him to put everything back the way it was. However, like I said, Frank had to cut the frames the first time, and you can't just weld them back together. Frank told me this story as we were adjusting someone's desk on that floor. I still don't know how exactly he got them all together, but that manager learned his lesson and actually listened to his people after that.